President Trump and Vladimir Putin are set to meet in Alaska to negotiate an end to the Ukraine war based on a controversial plan to swap sovereign territory.
Now, the Insider 360 breakdown.
Good evening. U.S. President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin will hold a bilateral summit in Alaska this Friday, aimed at finding a resolution to the war in Ukraine, now in its fourth year. President Trump described it as a feel-out meeting to see if a deal is possible. Central to the discussions is a peace deal concept involving what President Trump calls land swapping. The president stated that Russia occupies a big portion of Ukraine, including prime territory, and that his administration will try to get some of that territory back for Ukraine. Notably, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy will not be attending. The White House has ruled out a trilateral meeting, leaving President Zelenskyy to be briefed by President Trump after the summit concludes. Zelenskyy has firmly insisted that his country will not trade land for peace. The remote Alaskan location was described as a site of mutual inconvenience, but also as a safe haven for the Russian leader. President Putin faces an arrest warrant from the International Criminal Court, which neither the United States nor Russia recognizes, making the U.S. a safe place for him to visit. European leaders have urged President Trump to consult closely with President Zelenskyy ahead of the summit. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz is reportedly organizing a separate virtual meeting between Trump, Zelenskyy, and European leaders to discuss a unified strategy and potential security guarantees for Kyiv. This will be the first face-to-face meeting between the two leaders since 2019. Their last summit while in office was in Helsinki in 2018, where President Trump controversially sided with Putin over his own intelligence agencies regarding election interference. With bitter fighting still raging in Ukraine, analysts say there are few grounds for optimism that the summit will produce a major peace deal. The direct conflict between Trump's land swap idea and Ukraine's refusal to concede territory remains the primary obstacle to a lasting resolution.
For the latest updates as this story develops, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching.